Live from the Export Beer Garden Studios, this is the ACC SportsBook, powered by the TAB.
The ACC SportsBook, thanks to the TAB.
G'day there, welcome along to the Sportsbook. Got Meshy and the return of Karl, looking tanned, back from Bale Bebe. And can you confirm whether that shirt was on at all?
I did listen to the episode last week. I copped a lot of strays, but you guys were right.
Yep.
There was not a lot of shirt wearing.
Yep.
No, nor should there be.
Yeah.
I do need to address, someone said I had a decent rig.
I think that was
Maybe
me.
used to have a decent rig.
You got to look at you.
Well, I think Meshy might have accused you of just working on Arms Day.
Yeah.
And going and
I did hear that.
yeah, Jerry Collins, following the kind of footsteps of the great Jerry Collins, and just working the arms.
Well, with the shirt off now, it does look like that.
Yeah, it sounds like something I would say, to be fair, when someone's off
Yeah.
the podcast for a day.
Yeah, do you want to say it to my face?
No, geez, you're looking good at the moment, Karl.
I did do arms in the gym this morning.
Right, let's get into last weekend. We covered off a big win on Monday, which motivated the entire team. Any other big wins happened from last weekend that we can crow about?
I haven't, no, but that one that you are talking about was absolutely insane.
10 into 90.
Well done to that punter.
90 grand.
Honestly.
That's
well done.
That is a deposit on a house, isn't it? Pretty much.
It is.
That is.
It is.
It goes through a long way. So we've got we've called this week. We've had the Agenda podcast every day, and we've called it the Sporting Sahara this week. Actually, we've really struggled for any sort of sporting action.
I listened to yesterday's episode.
Yeah, it's been a real struggle. But finally, this weekend, the All Blacks are back in action, and we've got a bit of darts. The EPL kicks off next week, so we're starting to get back into it. But let's go a bit more closer to home, and NRL, a couple of games that we need to look out for this weekend.
Tonight's game, Panthers Storm, blockbuster.
Yeah.
Who would have thought 10 weeks ago when the Panthers were bottom of the table?
But they weren't a bottom of the table team though, were they? You know what I mean?
I went on the record on our podcast, the Advantage Line, saying that they were dead, they were gone, see you later. I had to apologise for that yesterday.
I said that about the Blues during Super Rugby, and they very nearly squeaked into the final.
Yeah,
I think you put a fork in them about 4 times.
Yeah, I
this season,
did. I put so many forks in them, they were just, anyway.
the Panthers are $1.53 favourites against the Storm, who are $2.55.
Jesus.
What in the world?
Yeah. No Ryan Pappenhausen for the Storm, which shifted the odds quite considerably once teams were named. They're 4.5-point favourites. The total is 40.5. Panthers on a 9-game winning streak. They are taking 57% of the money.
But it's in Melbourne?
No,
No. Okay.
it's at Combank.
Okay.
Not a lot of turnover on the first try scorer just yet, but Brian To'o is taking quarter of the money there. Casey McLean is most backed. To'o was first try scorer. Casey McLean, anytime try scorer, 20% of money there, because he does not pass the ball. And the Storm to score 8+ points. One of my favourite power plays. The Storm to score 8+ points in each half at $3 is getting smashed.
That's pretty. 8+ points in each half.
So they've just got to
Score
16 total. 8 in the first half, 8 in the second half.
Jesus.
For the Melbourne Storm, who are the best attacking team in the comp, averaging 30 points a game.
Yeah.
That seems...
So someone asleep at the wheel, and the bookies...
I think no Hughes, no Pappenhausen for the Storm.
Yeah.
Coming up against a red-hot Panthers team who are starting to suffocate other teams now.
Oh, nice. Hey, whenever you mention the bookies or you talk about the bookies, in my mind, I don't know about you, Mashy, but in my mind, I'm picking a windowless dungeon underground.
Same, yeah.
And
yeah.
just massive propeller heads just going.
A couple of gaming chairs, a few fans going.
Yeah, gaming chairs.
Just to cool down the temperature.
Got the gaming headsets as well.
Doritos.
And they're playing Dungeons and Dragons at the same time as setting odds. And people, only a couple of people can deal with them.
Well, that's right. And Karl and Paul Whitey in front of house have to go, all right, we better go and call
and
the
you got to
bookies.
knock on the door and you go downstairs.
Fellas, I'm so sorry to interrupt what you're doing.
What do you want? And they're look at you don't disturb me. I'm just about to win Dungeons and Dragons here.
The light hits it.
Yeah. Everything's under a blue light.
It's UV'd up.
Yeah. It's I'm picking 12 of them, and they're all in this rows, kind of this. When they're the CIA movies, when they always have that kind of operational room with these screens going up and everything. And
because is it a person, the bookies? Not a person, but are they people?
There are people.
Deciding.
There are people.
See, that's just amazing to me.
Yeah. So
that brings me so much joy that there's people going, oh,
yeah, and they're in the basement.
They are in the basement. So they're not in the basement.
Are any bookies allowed out?
And there's actually, rather than gaming, it's this a wall of TVs.
Yeah.
Racing sport, everything, and they sit there punting all day.
So
that's a great behind the scenes look, actually.
Yeah. So are they allowed out? Like, do they sleep there and stuff? Or
you know what? I actually live down the road from a bookie. I have seen them out in the wild.
Oh, you have? In the wild?
Yeah.
Okay, so they do get out. They do get out.
I do. Because they're 4 houses down.
Because what was that movie? What's that movie where they have those people that in the juice and they go see the Sentinels or whatever? What are they called?
Minority Report.
The
precogs.
The precogs, yeah.
Pre-crime.
The precogs who can predict the future. That's how that kind of, in my mind, don't ruin it for me, okay? Don't make them real humans, because for me, they're precogs. Anyway, sorry, they get distracted. Warriors, Dragons.
We might need to hear their side of the story at some point.
They don't speak.
Okay.
They don't speak.
They don't speak a lot.
They're not allowed to speak to the public or the media, so we can say whatever we want.
That's fair.
And the only way they've got any sort of recourse is via Karl. So poor Karl's going to have to go down there and cop it.
You're so right, though. Every time Karl does mention the bookies, it is that I imagine.
Yeah, we've got this chat where Paul and I asked the bookies for all this information that I'm giving you guys, and every Thursday morning I go to them and say, hey guys, recording the podcast today. Can I have it? That's I don't know, but that's what I hear when I type it in too. Like, not this guy again. They're really good though. They are.
Yeah, shit, yeah, they are.
Okay, that's funny. So Wars Dragons now.
Courtesy of the bookies.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of this.
Yeah. Oh, of course. The
We'd be nowhere without
the precogs. So Warriors Dragons. Surely, are people still blindly? The blind faith is still strong with the Warriors fans.
Not at the moment.
Ooh, has the tide turned?
Yeah, and to all those people jumping off the bandwagon, we don't want you to come back. Okay. Warriors $1.45. Dragons $2.55. I was surprised how short the Warriors are here.
Yeah.
I thought maybe closer to pick them, $1.90 each,
yep.
given the form the Wires are in. They've got the better team, but the line's 4.5, total 42.5. 7 at the moment. I dare say this will change closer to kickoff.
Yeah.
72% of the money is with the Dragons.
72
in the head-to-head market.
Wow. Well, it's good. But it's fairly juicy for the Dragons, isn't it? What,
255. They've had a couple of good wins. I bet the Raiders and the Sharks the last 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
They do have a terrible record at Mount Smart though. Haven't won there since 2017, I think. No surprise, our man Lecker is taking all the money in the anytime try scorer market. Best back power play, Chance first, second or third try, and Adam Pompey anytime at $21.
Chance hasn't dotted down much though, has he, this season?
No. And he hasn't seen a lot of balls since he moved to centre either.
Yeah, so because he's one of those, he's probably a better, I don't know, this is me completely speaking out of turn on rugby league, but from a union man, he looks like a defensive fullback rather than an attacking fullback to me.
He's just a workhorse.
Yeah, whenever he's not out the back defending, we seem to leak more tries. But he's not exactly a Christian Cullen. He's not a guy that's going to break the line and score a length of field try.
Take a hit up
like some other fullbacks around. Is that accurate?
Oh, I think so. Yeah. I think he. I would say when he's fullback on attack, like he churns out the meters.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the flair that some do.
Yeah. A little bit like, because you look at, who's the replacement fullback? What's his name? The young kid?
Tane Tuapiki.
Yeah, he looks sharp.
He's got flair.
Yeah, he looks like he could, break a line open with a hot step.
Yeah.
So a very different type of fullback. Anyway, so that power play, Chance first, second, third, and
Adam
Pompey
anytime at 21s.
21s? Okay.
21s.
Yep.
We've had a $3,000 bet on the Dragons at $2.45. And $1,000 at $2.65.
Ooh, okay. Some people will hoping the slide continues.
Yeah,
for the Wars. At home again though, so another sold out Go Hard Stadium.
Yeah.
Bad news for you, Karl.
What?
I'm going to the game.
Well,
so that's confirmed.
Is that going to change the odds?
Yeah, the bookies right
now.
Maybe.
The precog, if they're listening, the precogs will be like,
I've just heard a desk being flipped down in the basement. They're going,
Warriors now $4.
It's an opportunity for the precogs, okay? It's an opportunity.
Actually, I haven't asked this since I've seen you guys. What do you think about the Warriors, Mashy, now that you've been able to train with the Warriors?
Oh, well, That's a good question. If you haven't seen the video that you and I did, Karl, with Manaia and Paul Mawadi and Blake Ashford and Shawnee J, geez, some big names there. Shawnee J and Tohu Harris, we did a training video, or it was us trying to become a warrior for a day, wasn't it, really? Was the premise of the video. And we got put through our paces a lot like what they thought a pre-season training might go like, that Shawnee J and Tohu Harris were saying. And I had, I had expectations going into that I might be able to keep up. I had no idea what way was up. And I'm not sure if that was because I'm useless or if that was because I took Paul Mawadi's boot to the face within about the first 30 seconds of.
He didn't even apologise for that. He came on the Sportsbook last week and we said, Mawadi, due to your splailing legs, you nearly split open Mashy's face here. He's got delayed concussion.
Yeah.
Not even sorry about that.
Nah.
I think his words were, that's the way it is, mate.
Yeah, very arrogant once given that contract. I do feel a little bit hard done by. I feel like the rest of us were set up to fail there. It was always going to be Paul.
Yeah.
It felt that way, didn't it?
Yeah.
And especially, you put it in a good performance. I felt like with those.
Thanks, mate.
It was a
pity contract.
What I know is a 3-man weave, but I'm not sure if that's what it is in rugby league terms. There was some kind of draw and pass drill. I was like, oh, you're all over this. This is Karl's territory here.
Yeah, and then they put the bad one in the video where I got caught.
Yeah, there was a bit of that going on in the edit. I didn't notice that.
I'm pushing hard for a highlights reel for all of us.
Yeah.
Okay, so anything else from the Wars Dragons that's worth noting before we move on to the Rugby Championship, which kicks off this weekend?
No, I've got a couple of stats later on for you.
Excellent. Okay, yes. Rugby Championship kicks off. Karl, we are delving into the world of fantasy rugby.
I heard this.
Get in there, Karl.
I'm just as confused as you by the look on your face. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I've gone in on it, and I'm doing it, and I'm going to see how we go. And we're inviting punters to join us along for the ride. So if you jump on the Fantasy Super or Rugby Championship, you can join us. We are known as Champagne Rugby, so you can jump on there. How do you get an invite to that? Can you go to the Caravan?
Yeah, you can go to the Caravan Facebook page, or you can just have a look in the description of this podcast, and we'll include a link to the Rugby Championship Fantasy, and then also the little 7-8 letter code that you need to enter our league, which is a whole bunch of ACC munters in there. Does that make sense?
Our quality listeners and friends of the show, not munters.
I'm looping myself in with those munters.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
same.
it was a kind of a general...
So first up, New Zealand are in Argentina for 2 weeks. They've got 2 games there. What are we looking at there? The teams don't come out till Friday, so not a lot on first try, scorer, or any of those ones, or power plays. So, but where's most of the money going on? Just straight up head to head.
62% is with New Zealand at $1.30. Argentina $3.40.
It's not as much as I thought it would be. Using New Zealand as a piling on, particularly against Argentina. But
this is just me. I feel like this is the longest odds New Zealand have been in a long time versus Argentina. I feel like we're always $1.10, $1.12. So maybe a little bit of value there for the punters.
That syncs up with you, Jet Lane. Every time I bring up this game, you're thinking, Argentina could be in with a sniff here.
Yeah, look, they've beaten everyone in the last couple of years. They beat the Lions earlier on, so they're not Muppets, and they're also playing at home.
When did they beat us in Christchurch?
Yeah, last year, was it?
Was it last year?
No,
it feels like it was about yesterday, but it might have been a couple of years ago.
They've beaten us quite a bit in the last 3 or 4 years.
They have. So I'm a little bit nervy about that. We've got commentary on that on 9 a.m. on Sunday.
Yep, you do.
On iHeart.
You're across that?
Oh, totally across it. I was taking a bit of a mental break from the All Blacks, but I'm ready to go again.
So would I, and then I got a reminder that we were doing this on Sunday. And
so get you out of bed, you lazy piece of crap.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Anyway, so we've got South Africa, Australia happening as well. Is that in South Africa?
It is.
Okay. Yeah, and Razzie Erasmus has gone full Razzie crazy again in his press conferences, which I just love because he's actually adding some personality to rugby, which
he is, yeah.
Which is ironic coming from a South African. But where's the money? There it is. There's the Daily Stray. Where's the money going on that game? Surely there's nothing on Australia.
No, it's all South Africa. 70% of the money at $1.10.
Ooh.
Australia $6.50. The line's 17.5.
Ooh.
We've had a $1,200 bet on South Africa at $1.10.
17.5. I don't think Australia are that bad.
I don't think so either. I think the plus there is very nice.
Who's the worst team in the Rugby Championship this year? This was a hypothetical we were running yesterday over our side of the desk with Joe Jerry and I.
If you looked at past results, you'd have to say Australia.
That's what we landed on as well.
But their performance against the Lions, they should have technically won that second test, and they won. They should have won that series.
Yeah.
And then that's against the best that they've got from the Northern Hemisphere.
That's the nicest thing you'll ever say about Aussie.
You'd have to say that 3 tests under their belt.
Yeah,
already
hardened.
Yeah,
hardened.
Fuck
South Africa haven't played anyone. So interesting one. That and this weekend is a huge weekend for the TAB because we've got the darts happening at Spakarina.
Yes.
And we're not talking just any old darts. This is like the World Darts Championship. We've got some internationals on the way.
Yep.
How do you bet on darts? Because I've never done it before.
Well, G-Lane, you spray the board.
Yeah, just the 3 dart spray is why I love doing that one. Have you done that one? The no look? I do love doing it at the pub. I'm like, what's that, mate? Just throw 3 darts. Like Spider-Man.
I'm actually from here. I'm going to Sky City to do some filming with some of the players.
Nice. Can you do something that Mashy's tried to do? Is you light a cigarette and they have to do a 9 dart finish, and you got to try and finish the cigarette, so it's dart on dart. So
we're about to have John Hurring in this morning, but unfortunately he wasn't able to make it in the end, probably because you're filming with him. But I was going to race him from 5:01 down to see if I could beat him and drag a full cigarette at the same time.
Problem with that is I don't know how to smoke a dart.
That's the challenge.
Neither do I, really.
Yes, you do, Mashy. Mashy, that's a lie. I've been on tour with you the last 6 months, and I've seen you crush many a dart, okay? So don't act like you're some pure kind of, I've never smoked a cigarette.
Love you, Mum.
You've been on the back
but
of
yeah, if you're looking
heater.
for an idea, that I'm happy to kind of pass that IP on.
Okay, thank you. I think we might park that one.
We did it. I hosted a darts event, a corporate darts event last week.
Oh yeah.
It was good fun down at Shed 10, and we had Ben Robb, the big rig, who's a New Zealand darts player. I think he's playing this weekend.
Paying $151 to win the whole thing.
The big rig.
Yeah.
Good man, the big rig. And he played a joke on these corporate people where they came up and had to challenge him and they'd win a prize. And the prize was pretty mean. It was like, lunch away at Boom Rock and helicopter rides or whatever.
Oh, wow.
And he just had to beat him left-handed. He played left-handed, they played right-handed. He beat them. And he goes, I'll give you one more chance. And this guy had a cowboy hat on. He said, stand up against the board, and if I put the dart through the front of your cowboy hat, you can have the trip. And the guy's like, sure. he was quite wasted. And he backed up, and he's like, you go. And the crowd just went quiet. And then he goes, you're going to have to close your eyes, mate, because you don't want it to go straight in your eye. If it goes in your eye, at least you've got some protection. And he goes, okay. And then he closed his eyes. And then he unscrewed the flight off the end of the dart. Yeah. And then everyone in the crowd didn't see that he'd unscrewed the flight. And he just buried it straight into his... he took off the point. And just threw the flight. And threw the flight straight into his face. Oh, no, and the crowd went, ah! It was good. It was good work from him.
That is fucking terrifying.
Yeah, so he took off the point and just threw the flight straight into his face. It was fucking funny.
He's run that one before.
Yeah, he's done that. I think it's a professional dart gag.
Yeah. That's an orchestrated gag.
The big rig. The get behind the big rig if you can. He's a great New Zealander.
Again, 151.
Yep.
So Luke Littler, $2.20 favourite. Luke Humphreys, $4.75. 45% of the money is on Luke Littler.
You have to say, though, if you talk to any average New Zealander, name a darts player, Luke Littler.
He's the guy.
He's the guy. So if you're gonna peruse the punting odds on darts, you're gonna go, oh no, that guy. How old is he? Is he still 13?
No, he's just turned 18 in the last year.
Right.
And I know this because last year when they were here, we weren't allowed to talk to him.
Oh, why? Because he was underage.
Oh.
What were you doing to him, Carl? What were you doing to him?
I work for a gambling company.
Okay.
Fair enough.
He can have a beer, can't he?
He also, we're at an event with him, and he's just a kid, obviously.
Yeah.
Very socially awkward. Yeah. Obviously didn't want to be there.
Doesn't look like a kid, though, does he?
No, he looks like a 50-year-old man.
Yeah.
I mean, in the nicest way possible.
Yeah.
Didn't want to be there, and then I heard him talking to security because everyone was there just to see him. And he said to security, I just want to go home and play Xbox.
Yeah, classic.
So they ushered him out and they left.
Classic. Anyway, so one little thing that interested me, and it's going to be our agenda hunch, and that is I've gone for at least one 9-dart finish.
Ooh.
So that's quite good. And I think that's paying about $4, $3 or $4, I think. $9, sorry. $9 for a 9-dart finish.
Yep.
So that's I've chucked that on there purely because that's probably the fewest things I know about.
Well, Luke Littler's had a lot of
Yes.
9-dart finishes.
How's that game? How's that one he did? And both of them did it.
Yeah. They're crazy, eh?
Yeah. That was insane.
Yep.
That like triple 20 was getting pounded.
Yeah. So yeah, Littler's taking all the money. Hopai Puha, Kiwi is our worst result.
How many Kiwis have we got on it? Sorry, I don't expect this to know this. Is half a dozen?
1, 2, 3. I think it's 4 from New Zealand, 4 from Australia.
Oh, nice. The Big Rig was telling us that I say, have you played at the Ali Pally? And he goes, yeah, I played there like 4 times. It said it's intense.
Yeah.
Like, no matter who you're playing some English like journeyman, and he said he got booed from the changing room to even just to the arena, like by people, and then from the arena to the stage, booed all the way on, and then when he lost, booed all the way back to the changing room. He said it's fucking intense. He goes, you got to soak it up, but over there they just abuse you the whole way. And he did say, I said, what's it like backstage? It's like, has everyone got their own rooms? He goes, no, everyone's smacking beers and like smoking ciggies and stuff, because it's like some of them prepare by having a couple of pints, and that warmed my heart to know that they've got a Goldilocks zone. A professional darts player has a Goldilocks zone.
We were at the event last year in Hamilton, and we had a media pass. We could go anywhere we wanted except for the players' lounge. First thing that happens as soon as we get there, we go into the media room.
Yep.
Mawadi's here to do some MC stuff on stage.
Yeah.
So come meet us in the media room. He goes down the back hallway. Mawadi being Mawadi, strolls straight into the players' lounge.
Yeah.
And
he kind of looks like a player.
He does. And he's sitting there. He said we'd met the players the night before, so he's having a yarn with the players. And the security guard comes up to me. He's like, "What are you doing in here, mate?" He's like, "Oh, I thought I'm allowed in here." He goes, "You are not. Get the hell out."
Smacking beers with the players. Anything else of note in the darts? If anyone wants to have a flutter,
highest tournament checkout over under 142.5. Seeing a lot of money in the overs.
Yeah.
And Gerwin Price getting smashed for most tournament 180s.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Excellent. Now, we talked about the Sporting Sahara. Obviously, this weekend we're bursting the floodgates because EPL, the English Premier League, starts this weekend.
It does.
You've got a bit of a special on as well, the TAB. You can pick 3 of 4.
Yes. So there's a 3 from 4 boost. So this week it is any 3 of Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, or Arsenal to win. Any 3 of those 4 was $1.57.
Yeah.
The bookies downstairs have boosted it to $2.20.
Ooh.
I don't know a lot about football, but that feels like a pretty good deal, Mashy.
Yeah, that is a good deal. I mean, Arsenal aren't going to win because obviously United have had a great off-season. So that takes one team off the table there. But the other 3, they could get the win. I was having a look at the round earlier. It seems like one of those rounds, and look, after betting on the NRL a bit this year, I'm a bit sceptical to do this, but it feels like one of those rounds that should be easy-ish to pick, if that means anything to anyone who does want to get on there. I feel like you're going to,
Well, I think the precogs know something, though, don't they? Because the precogs have boosted the odds, so they know that potentially there's a couple of those teams might not have prepared as well as they should have.
Well, so you said Arsenal were no chance?
Well, that's because they're playing his team, which is United, which suck balls.
So what if I told you 62% of the money in the match betting was with Arsenal?
Yeah, I'd believe you, unfortunately. I would believe you.
And someone's put 500 on Arsenal at $2.10.
Yeah, and 100 might have been mine.
Okay.
On happiness insurance.
Always back the arse. Right, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to be back with Grab a Pen. We've got a few results to go through as well from that. Paul Mawadi, whether he got a pass mark or not.
Pause the podcast now and grab a pen for the hottest tips from around the TAB office.
Rightio, Mawadi, he went down and saw the precogs and a few others last week. How did he go? Do we know?
I don't actually know.
Oh, okay. Do you know, Joe? Did we have a look at that? I'll have a look. I'll look here.
I did notice he didn't supply any Australian tips.
No, he didn't. He wasn't in touch with the Dingoes. Obviously, they don't like him.
And I also noted you guys want some more information around tips.
Oh, not yeah. Well, I tell you what, the exacta didn't come through from the sicko. Look, he got the first one in terms of the horse number 5 came first, just didn't get the second place.
What I will say around your more information around the tips, Karl, is I know what you're saying there. I think we were very impressed by Paul's additional information that he brought, but it was more of the fact that it kind of added some confidence to us. Not what it wasn't that he was giving us more information. It was just that there was an added level of confidence behind those tips that I think that benefited. But when it comes to the information, I don't think we really need.
I'll give him a C because at Riccarton race 3 Cyprus, he picked the winner there.
Yep.
And he had Tarapa race 5. There. Where
You're
did
not losing
they
a job,
come?
Karl,
No,
for
that came
funny,
lost.
yeah.
That one lost as well. That didn't place. Anyway, have a look at that.
He's had a shitter.
And there was only like 3 tips or something. Like, come on,
Yeah.
man, have a go, Moana.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying is if you're going to add extra information to jizz us up a bit.
Yeah, it came 4th, race 5 in Tarapa, and then who knows, race 9 in Riccarton came 4th as well. So a first couple of 4ths, the sicko picked the winner, but not the exactor.
That's okay.
Quite
That's
ballsy from the sicko for the exactor. But is he back?
Yeah.
Back for more? Of course he
back.
is. He's a sicko.
Race 7 at Addington of all places.
Hey, Addington!
hello.
Whoa, sure. Jeez.
Race 7, number 5, Triple G.
Yo, Triple G.
$4.60 and $1.50.
Oh, there's some meat on that, Bones. $4.60 for the win.
And here is some more confidence for you, Mashy. Good
Okay.
third when starting his campaign last start and has the gate speed to dictate terms over the favourite.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I know nothing. I don't know what that means.
But even you just giving me that sentence, I then go, shit, that's a sure thing.
I've gone and
I
got
know that there's-
sentences for everything.
Look what you've done to him, Meshy.
I don't take feedback that well.
You take it passive aggressively like me. Yeah.
So the sicko, as always, I feel a bit for the sicko because he has to start the weekend, doesn't he, on that Friday night? He's
does.
always got the Friday night. So a lot of pressure on him. Like I was saying, he sets up the weekend for all of us. So a lot of pressure on the sicko. To be honest, I'm not going to go on the nose on Triple G. I might go a top 3 potentially.
So
there.
that means it just wins. Get
Yeah.
on, punters.
Yeah, I've just cursed it. Thoroughbreds.
Yes.
Up north.
Ruakaka. Race 3, number 4, Age of Discovery. $2.15 and $1.14.
Nice.
Won well in a recent trial at Taupō. Opie Bosson on board.
Yeah, boy. The man who has retired
back.
numerous times and
Yeah.
he's back.
Yep. Tiakau Opie.
Is he just bored? Is that what's going on there?
Well, it's
Maybe.
it's like remember
It's fair play. I
yeah.
respect it.
who was the quarterback?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. He's like that. He's gone. Opie Bossom's gone back to normal life, and he's gone. I can't deal with
I
this.
just
I
can't.
He's also only I think 1 or 2 wins away from 100 Group 1
Yeah.
wins.
Yeah.
Why would you not get that?
I think he had a bit going on though, didn't he? Yeah. Anyway, race 4.
Race 4, number 6, Tuxedo. $2.50 and $1.20.
Nice.
6 races last prep. 3 wins, 2 seconds.
Wow.
1 from 1 first up. Meshy has had a good second place in a recent trial. McNabb on board, waited to win.
Again, now, with all this extra information, I feel like I need to put money on everything.
You're really bullying him into every single bet.
Yeah.
now because, overloading him info. What about the dingers? So the dingers got any good ones for us?
Yeah, we'll go to Rose Hill for 3 races here. Race 1, number 4, Kingston Charm. $10
$10.
and $3.20.
Tenure.
I didn't write anything down for that one though. Sorry.
Kingston's Charm. Okay, that's a good outside of that one.
Race 4, number 8, Tuileries at $3.40 and $1.50. Finished 4th last start, but was less than a length away from the winner. Hit the line hard and has won its only other second up race. And the last one, race 8, number 10, Captain Furai at $7 and $2.60. J-Mac.
Oh, J-Mac. You can't go wrong on J-Mac and Opie. Just get around those two.
Is Rose Hill the racetrack just out of Sydney?
Yes.
Yeah, sweet. Okay. just
Good
making
contribution, Meshy. Thanks
No, I
for
was
that.
just wondering, because I'm always, every time you bring up these racetracks in Aussie, I think I better just find out where these are.
Why?
And,
Does it help?
well,
Does it
no,
change your...
It does. It does
it?
a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Like if it's some kind of...
You could have said it's just kind of north of Bondi and you would have gone, oh, okay.
Well, it actually technically is, so...
There we go. Okay, well, we're going to put all those tips on our Instagram and on our Facebook as well, so you can follow us in on those. But now it's time for stats to impress the ladies.
This music sounds so much better in person.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it's quite tinny when it's down the line.
Yeah. All right, I'm going back to the OG stats.
Yep.
And I've got some bets to come off these stats.
Oh.
So, Penrith Storm. Each of Penrith's last 8 home matches have gone under the total points line. Penrith has covered the line in each of its last 7 matches against opponents ranked in the top 8. Penrith are the better team at night, covering 60%, while they're 21-8 against the spread against top 4 teams.
Nighttime team.
Nighttime team. By contrast, Melbourne cover it just 42% at night.
That's interesting. We were talking about this last week because the Wires, was it a Mount Smart last week, the Wires?
No.
They had a home game recently when they kicked off at like 8 o'clock at night or something like that. Was it maybe the week before?
It's always 8 o'clock.
Yeah, 8 o'clock tomorrow too.
Is it 8 o'clock every week?
Yeah.
And I always think whenever I see that kickoff time, I go, Jesus Christ, that's a long day.
Yeah.
And now apparently Penrith prepare for that better than anyone else.
They do.
I wonder what they do differently.
Sleep in.
Sleep in?
Maybe a little nap.
You know about that, G-Lane.
So, Penrith minus 4.5 into the under 40.5. You get $3.66.
Okay, so that's what the stats say.
That's what the stats say. Warriors Dragons. The home team has won 9 of St. George Illawarra's last 10 matches.
Oh, okay. Shit away from home.
So that's a good thing for
Yep.
Warriors fans. Each of St. George's last 5 interstate matches have gone over the total points line.
Yeah.
Dragons have covered 9 of their last 12.
Okay.
And 7 of the last 9 against a top 8 side.
Okay, so Warriors to win,
Dragons to cover
the line,
over the points.
over points.
And then there's some try-scoring stuff here. In each of the Dragons' last 2 away matches, the opposition's starting halfback has scored a try.
Okay.
That's Tanner Boyd this
Yep.
week.
Right.
Tyrrell Sloan has the best strike rate of anyone this year with 16 tries and 17 appearances. And Clint Gutherson has scored 6 tries in his last 8 games against the Warriors.
Okay.
There's a bit going on there.
There's a bit going on.
I've pulled out 2 multis.
Right.
Warriors head-to-head,
Yes.
over 42.5.
Yes.
Tanner Boyd,
Yeah.
$11.90.
Ooh.
Wow.
Dragons plus 4.5, over 42.5. Clint Gutherson, $6.41.
The Guther.
Love it.
Where does he play, Gutherson? What position?
Fullback.
Fullback.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Well, it's stat to impress the ladies. Now it's time to move into the 3-way, and straight away, right out of the starting gates, Moati's let you down.
He was very convincing.
Yeah, so convincing with the Warriors.
Yeah.
8.5 didn't come off. The only one to come off actually was Mashy with Matt Henry.
Yep.
Being the best bowler in the first innings of New Zealand's only got a 5-for.
Yeah.
That was Payne, pretty good Payne, 265. So it was a gutsy call on the 3-way. I went Mark Talia anytime try scorer. I went to that game and watched, and he hardly touched the ball.
Yeah, well, you've only got
it's
yourself
'cause
to
you were
blame.
there.
Yeah.
He hardly touched the ball at all. I was like, I actually physically at one stage just said, "Give it to Talia!" In between me getting angry about not being given a beer.
You have an alcohol withdrawals
Yeah,
at the time.
at that time, yeah. So we had a bit of a fail on that 3-way last week, but I'm blaming it 100% on
Me, probably.
on you,
Moati.
Moati.
I watched that game on my phone with a bintang in hand.
Oh, that would have
the
been
pool.
tough.
And I tell you what,
hell.
we'd just been in the car for 2.5 hours coming home from the safari park. I was very, very angry.
Okay, so this week, what do you go? I'm gonna stick to NPC this week. I'm going. Quite a few of the overs got hit this week, but I think this overs is going to hit, and that is Northland versus Tasman. I'm going for the overs on that one, over 60.5 in that game. It's paying $1.90. So that's my one. Karl, what are you going for?
We go for the Dolphins against the Broncos head-to-head at $2.20.
Oh.
A couple of stats here. Well, one, the Broncos lost their starting halves pairing last week. Did you guys see that?
Yes.
No.
Both one tackle.
Both hamstrings. Both done their hamstring in the same line break tackle.
Yeah, they're trying to chase down the winger, eh?
Xavier Coates.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they both kind
First
of...
Ezra Mam, then Adam Reynolds.
Yeah.
Bang, bang.
It was
Wow.
a freak accident.
Sniper did take the shot.
But-
Yeah.
So the Broncos are 6-12 against the spread off a loss and 6-16 against the spread at Suncorp.
Holy shit.
The most important number, though, on this one is how teams bounce back off a hiding. So the Roosters pumped the Dolphins last week.
Yep.
So when teams concede 60, those teams are 21-4 against the spread the following week, going back to 2008.
Oh.
So I think the line is 4.5 or something.
But you're going for the straight win.
But I do think I'm very, very confident that 3.5. very confident the Broncos will win outright at $2.20.
Mashy, complete the three-way.
Well,
Hop into the bed.
After
Take your
hearing
pants off.
Carl's incredible breakdown of why he's gone with what he's gone for.
You're
for
going to do
three-way.
something stupid.
I was eyeing up Luke Littler at $2.20 for the most 180s of the New Zealand Darts Masters, but I think I'm just going to go the All Blacks 1-12 this weekend.
Oh, okay.
There's a bit more on that. I think it's paying about $2.85, and I checked pre-pod. It might have changed slightly. But, yeah, for obvious reasons, I think it's the first game of, not the season, but first game of quite some time. Argentina have looked good, like we said earlier in the podcast, and I think it could be a bit closer than we anticipate.
So you've gone All Blacks.
Is it 1-12?
1-12. Match markets. Here we go.
While you put that together, Lane, I just shameless plug. We do have a same game multi offer on that match. Place a 3-leg same game multi, 3 or more leg same game multi on that Argentina versus New Zealand game, and if it loses by 1 leg, get a bonus up to $50.
Superb. You're going to 1-12.
Yep.
All Blacks. Okay, well that 3-way is over 60.5. Northern Tasman, Dolphins over the Broncos, and All Blacks 1-12. That's paying $10.86.
Holy
that one.
shit!
So it's a fairly juicy 3-way, that one.
We are back.
And we are back. We're going to be back with a vengeance. And like I was saying, it's not just all about us, because if we win, you guys benefit, because we hand all that out in TAB cash straight into your account.
Just a reminder, as a 3-way, we have had 7 successful multis so far.
Yep.
So we're closing in on our 8th, I suppose, is the way that
good confidence
counting works.
Good confidence from you, Mashy, and great maths from you. You surprise me every day with your development.
Yeah, no, I'm coming along nicely.
Yeah, you're coming along nicely. You're a project, but you're coming along.
What I was trying to say there is get on board with our 3-way, because we've got the resume to prove it.
Yeah, and we're going to put that out on socials as well. Karl, thanks for joining us. Good luck at the darts this weekend. Don't find yourself in the players' showers or anything like that. But I'm
do
sure
they shower?
Yeah, I don't know. Do they have showers back there?
It sounded like something that you'd say, given your history. Are you known for kind of winding up
in players' showers?
The way you said that.
Wow.
Just not again, Carl.
Not again.
Every fucking time.
Every time in the darts showers.
Get out of there, Carl.
Okay. Catch you later, Karl. See you later on. Have a great weekend.
The ACC Sportsbook, thanks to the TAB.